Your boy is drained physically, mentally challenged. I have a good feeling, I have a great hunch that when you start to get an unusual amount of work, of people needing things, of exercise, like right now, my exercise is asking a lot from me. I've never ran 66, 67 miles in a week. And in a couple weeks, I'll be running up to 80 miles in a week. In about 3-4 weeks, we'll be going out of town to Huntington Beach, which we'll vlog that. And we're gonna be running a marathon in Huntington Beach. Not like running a marathon at Huntington Beach, like an actual, no, it's just part of the plan. And I'm not going out of town and not doing what I have to do when I know that I have things that I need to do. And then I just got a call or just got a text from one of my accounts that was asking me, hey, we pretty much need you to clean all the carpets on the first floor. It's a three-story building. They're like, hey, we need you to clean all the carpets on the first floor and in the Traditions, which is like first floor part 2. And I already have a full week. And then they asked me next week, I already have a full week. And they asked me, when are you available? And I was like, well, honestly, I'd like to start not this Tuesday coming up, but the next Tuesday. And I said, or if that's too long, if that's too much of a time gap, then I can come this Thursday coming up. See, I can't even think right now. And I was hoping he would say next Tuesday, next Tuesday. He just said Thursday. I was like, all right, great. So right now I feel like I have a lot on my plate right now. And then of course, this is just running and YouTube are my main priorities. And my family, my mother. Those are my main priorities. Other than that, I don't care, right? I mean, of course, my job, my carpet cleaning business is also a main priority, but not as much as running is or YouTube is. Those are my main priorities and my family. So I have this hunch that when you start to get a lot on your plate, like an unordinary amount on your plate, I don't believe in the universe challenging you and testing you and if you pass a test, but I feel like when this happens, you're about to make a breakthrough or you're about to slide back down, right? You know, you're in a position where you can either it's like you're rock climbing Mount Everest, which mountains don't exist. They're all trees, grand trees that were cut down. But anyway, you're climbing. You can't just stop on the fucking mountain on the wall. You either have to keep going up or going down, right? And from experience, I feel like a lot of times in my life, I don't want to say a lot, but I feel like there have been times in my life where I've been on this rock climbing and I've fumbled the bag because I was overwhelmed with everything on my plate. And as of, the last couple of years, I've not only realized this, but I've also, before I've even realized that, okay, as soon as you make a breakthrough, you have a lot going on. Like there's a lot that's put on you, put on your plate. And I feel like that's where you step into your greatness or you step back into your procrastination. And before I left, I'm just looking at my schedule for the next couple of weeks. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I got this work. My running, next week we're up to 70 miles, 70 to 75. Of course, when they say 70 to 75 miles, what do you guys think I do? I do 75, okay? I'm trying to, when I need to, say, you know what, let's just meet in the middle. But I go to the max because I want to get the max reward, right? So my mouth's so dry I can't even talk. I'm about to go in here and get some liquid IV and stick it in not only this arm and this arm. I'm gonna be on the couch like this. So getting back to, we'll keep this around 9-10 minutes. You know how we do. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time, but I kind of went to myself. It's like, you know what? Bring it on. Bring it on. Let's see. You know what? I got all this on my plate, and I like this about myself. I didn't know I had this in me. Okay, bring it on. Let's see if I can handle it. Let's see it. I think I really got this from running, because there'll be times when you have long runs, or you'll have a long run week, you know, and you know, say you're waking up sore and you got 20 miles, or you waking up sore, you got 14 miles. You don't know how you're going to do it. Your leg feels like it's going to fall off. I think it may be David Goggins. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fluck it. Bring it on. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do today. You know, while I'm here, while I'm feeling like this, while I'm feeling beat and broken down, you know what? Now let's see if I can play the game. Because if I can play it like this, if I can play it busted up, broken, beat, battered down, wait till I start feeling good again. I'm gonna feel like a pixie flying. You understand? If you can crawl, if life can say, okay, you wanna get up here, you're gonna have to climb. You're gonna have to climb the distance, right? And if you can climb, beaten, busted, broken up, ain't nothing can stop you. So it's almost like when you are on your back and you got a load and a half on you, pause, and you feel like you can barely get above water to get air because you got so much on your plate, good. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the challenge to really step into my motherfucking greatness. Do you remember how we were at the beginning of this video? Look at us now. I'm ready for 14 miles tomorrow. I'm ready for the whole first story, first floor now. Because guess what? I got it in me. And I'm only making this video and doing all this because I'm trying to tell yo ass that you got it in you. So next time you get a lot on your mother-loving plate, instead of getting all intimidated, why don't you grab 2 forks and dig in? I was talking to my neighbor last night. Oh, I'm tired. I get it. I said, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I'm running 18 miles tomorrow. And then Sunday, I'm running 14 miles. So yeah, I can understand you're tired. I can understand that. And, you know, I kind of mess around with her. Just kind of like, anytime people are like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm like, yeah, shut up. Trust me, you have life. You're breathing, basket. I don't want to call her a bitch. You're breathing. You're alive. But she's like, yeah, I'm tired. No, you're not. You're not tired. Trust me, I can show you tired. So anywhere you're tired in life, anywhere you feel like you're like, damn, man, when is this going to get easier? No. When are you going to get stronger? When are you going to get more tuned in, tapped in, and turned on to your greatness? Because if you're talking, you're talking against yourself. You're pinching yourself off. Do you understand that you have things going on inside your body, inside your mind, that you don't even understand or comprehend? You don't even control. You don't control your mother-loving hair growth. Your hair just grows. You have energy just flowing through you. Shit just grows, saliva, blood flows. You have this greatness in you. And you got the audacity to say, I'm tired. Well, fine. Lay your ass down and be tired then. How's that? And you know what? Matter of fact, grab a bucket of popcorn and you're going to watch me grow and flow and glow in this life then. And you can stay and lay and be tired because your cells, your body's listening to you. Your body ain't listening to nobody else besides you. So when you go, oh, my knee, oh, guess what? Your body's going to conform to that. Until before you know it, you're 17 million pounds, or you're frailer than a fig tree in the Atlantic breeze, and you don't know how to get your behind up now because you've been tired for the last 17 years. Okay? Listen, let me tone it back down. At the end of the day, as soon as life starts to get a little bit hectic, as soon as your plate starts to get a little bit full, right? As soon as you feel like you are on your last straw, that you have nothing left, double down and see how much further you can go. See when you have almost nothing left in the tank, see what you're capable of doing then. Because let me tell you something, and we'll let you go. When you have nothing left to give besides your faith, that's when you leave room for God to operate through you. When you have nothing else left in the tank besides love and besides belief into what your journey and your mission is, that's when you leave room for God to flow through you. Love and light to all, and to all love and light forever out.